Remember that guy from Fantastic Four that made sinkholes everywhere on Earth to suck its life energy source? Anyway, that seems to be happening again, and I know what you're thinking, impending doom. But don't worry, they're not caused by him, they're caused this way. So the ground is made up of dirt with many rocks and minerals. And the way sinkholes are formed is when acidic water is seeping through the ground from rain, it slowly erodes the rocks and minerals. Now, the flow of water can increase to a point where it washes away spaces in the underground structure of the ground. And when the surface is no longer supported because the structure is too weak, it collapses and the sinkholes are formed. These are called cover clap sinkholes, and they are everywhere in Florida. So, why does Florida have so many?
Because some regions such as Florida are largely underlain by limestone, which is a carbonate rock. These rocks are soluble to acidic rain and vulnerable to erosion.
Ooh, Florida, the sunny state that's well known for hurricanes and another high profile natural disaster, sinkholes.
These sinkholes are a serious problem, costing insurers 1.4 billion from 2006 to 2010. 2,300 claims of sinkholes were reported in Florida in 2006, and this figure has jumped to almost 6,700 claims in 2010.
As a species, we've achieved the seemingly impossible. We landed on the moon, drink Calicut delicious. But despite all our Great Wall of Chinas and Maccas, we are still powerless to stop the inevitable hell that are sinkholes. But humans are a little responsible for it too. Right, you can't just blame weak as limestone, because we as a species also have enormous environmental impact and are partly to blame. During drought or if your showers are taking way too long, the water table's lower. This makes the earth above the water tables, especially that pushover geophone limestone, weaker. And what happens when limestone is weaker? Well, it collapses. During 2013, one of these devastating sinkholes opened up directly under Florida man Jeff Bush's house, swallowing him. It started in the bedroom and it had been expanding outwards, taking the house with it as it opened up. The house just fell through, the bedroom floor collapsed. The social impact that sinkholes had in our community is catastrophic. It led to death and injuries, as well as swallowing up our livelihoods, and it left the community with absolutely nothing. Can cause extreme damage to structure and roads, not only costing large sums of money but also draining unfiltered water from lakes, streams, and wetlands directly into the underground water supply, which can potentially contaminate.
That's not the end of it. Sinkholes can change the water chemistry and rates of runoff, impacting natural water supplies. And this won't end until the day the Earth suddenly stops developing.
Sadly, sinkholes are just inevitable. But anyway, that's a wrap.